All right, we're back. State of Decay 2, Nightmare Zone, episode 30, and this is the Independence Day, 4th of July episode. Technically, it's not the 4th of July, it's actually the 3rd of July, because I record one day before the video comes out, and all of a sudden it just hit me, hey, you know what, tomorrow's 4th of July, and maybe I should do something a little bit different. And we happen to have an Independence Day themed DLC, so I'm gonna do some stuff with that. I'm probably gonna take a look at, we're gonna take a second look at the weapons that didn't perform as well. I got a little bit of ammunition, spent a ton of ammo to kind of restock, and what I wanna do is retest some of the weapons that didn't work against the Plague Hearts again, including the we're gonna try the Starshank launcher, we're gonna try the Rains of Fire, and possibly the Bouncing Borises if I can get more ammunition. So it's actually going to become daytime because I spent last night because I wanted, you know, I didn't want nighttime to interfere with this episode. So we basically just ran around in a circle, and I called in. You see this ability's on cooldown. I called in an ammo trader. We're pretty low on ammo from making more ammo, and what we did was just run everyone's cardio skill to the max. So we also got attacked recently. Zombie invasion, standard attack. Nothing to write home about. So that means we can actually activate all of these. And I think I am going to start doing the prepare feast with the enacted rationing, because I think that's actually going to overall save us food. So let's go ahead and just turn all of these things on. Why does that guy speak with such eloquence? Like, do not tarry? It's like something I'd expect to hear in a fantasy game. Funny story, or stupid story. When I was a kid, and I played a lot of fantasy games, whenever people said, you know, we have to make haste, I thought that was a food. I thought haste was like a type of food that you would eat. And I always thought, you know, if we make haste, is that like a dessert? Is that like a dinner? I mean, it must be really good too, because they would always say it with like great urgency. And you know, even in when I played Final Fantasy, one of the common spells is haste. And once again, you know, I had never associated it with speed. I always associated it with food. So it took a while for me to figure that out too. I was ignorant of these terms for quite some time. So the first thing we're going to do is set off our 4th of July fireworks, our Independence Day fireworks. Because, you know, we're going to use some of these items. I haven't used them in a really long time. Where are my block rockers? They look like a box. I can't find them. They didn't despawn, did they? Or are they in a different category? Okay. Let me look really carefully. Here's our Rains of Fire. Oh, here they are.
That's pretty heavy.
Wow, they appear in stacks of one? Jeez. Okay, we just got that done, so let's go ahead and turn this on. These are supposed to be the most powerful distractions in the game, so we're gonna see just how good they are. And then hopefully I'll be able to get onto one of these so we can watch the fireworks. How about right over here?
Okay, it's real attractive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just jump up here. But yeah, I'd say based on the sound waves, they are pretty loud. Actually, does kind of look like a fireworks display. I mean, not as spectacular as real life, but hey, you know, not bad, honestly. Wait, it lasts a long time, too. Now to see the aftermath of what we've done.
I need to finish that one.
We got a bunch of people who aren't invited right now. Like, stop getting off. Get back on. While we're here, we made... When did a police car get here? It must have literally just spawned in. Just burned some of those guys. Let's take a quick look around our base. I just realized I started recording when I was supposed to take a look at a... Oh, there's a... 3 juggernauts. Let's get their attention and draw them into the base.
I need a lot to bring down the big guy over there.
Get their attention, that should do it. Go ahead and burn some of those guys early. Let's go through here, try to get them to not go through the, You're not invited. He's inviting himself. So it looks like we didn't get all of them. Hey, you know there's a guy in our base, just a really big guy in the base. Just say, okay, there we go, there we go. Here comes that free influence. 115, we'll take it. Oh, I can't get through. Alright, let's lure more of those guys in. Ammo do I have? 24 shots? Fine, if a feral attacks, 24 is enough. He's shoving his own guys out of the way. I love that. I think it's really funny. Commence the bad accuracy. So I'm probably got to basically, I mean, you won't notice because I'll just edit it in, but I'm probably gonna have to go check out that lead I got, because someone narrowed it down a little further where I missed the survey car. It was Jason Powers. Jason Powers, that was the name. Shoot him, Laszlo. Oh, come on, Laszlo, don't walk away. Shoot him. Keep, there you go, there you go, there you go. Another 100 influence. Where did the other one go? Is that him over there? Get my scope out. Nope, that's just a fat zombie. Oh, I think they're fighting him in there. Ah, darn! He's gonna get my points, my influence. The regular plague ore, no extra goodies in there for us. But look at that! We just killed a ton of them, and they're all just back. Those hordes, they just can't kill them fast enough. You just can't kill them fast enough. Kind of annoys me. I just want to kill some more of them because I just want the area to be clear for once in my life, or relatively clear. That guy's body looked like it skidded all the way over there. They're still burning too. Jeez. They're here for the Independence Day cookout. You know, barbecue. It's very traditional to eat barbecue on the 4th of July. So, you know, they're just invited as special guests, very special guests. There. Now we've broke up all the hordes. Yeah, if there's some stragglers, that's fine. I just want the hordes broken up. Okay, so we're gonna skip forward in time after I pause the recording. Okay, so I reviewed it, and I've got another lead. It's near this corral, apparently. So let's go ahead, let's reload this weapon real quick. Gotta make sure the important weapons are armed. So what we're gonna do is look for the survey car, and then we're also going to, you know, burn some stuff. Gotta have that Independence Day barbecue. Wouldn't be Independence Day without barbecue. Let's see. Where's the Starshank launcher? Wait, do we not have the Starshank with us? I may have sold it in a fit of anger. How much I hate the weapon. Okay, we're going to call another one in. Weapons delivery pack. Yeah.
What's a guy gotta do to get a care package around here?
Really? You gotta put it all the way over there? Honestly, not a bad deal either. 1,000 influence for several weapons and some ammo. Look at that, they're actually... Never mind, I was about to give them credit on their accuracy, but... You know, they're about normal. Their accuracy is about where it should be. This guy's in the way. Okay, here's the Starshank launcher. More ammunition, doesn't quite stack. We're gonna have to put some of this in the trunk, because I stupidly did not empty my inventory. Thankfully, we've actually got a decent amount of storage. Grab it all, head back to base. Look at this. I just destroyed all those hordes, and they're all just back. They're all just back. I guess it's like the grow season. It is the grow season. Maybe zombies are plant-based life. The grow season for zombies. Come on. Okay. Give me the Starshank launcher. Put all these back. Put that back. I might actually keep... I need to bring some extra... Hold on a second. Gotta make sure we're amended. Where did my military car go? Okay. First, let's check the status of the truck. Truck could use a refuel. We should also load it up with fuel and a repair kit so we can get the survey car up and running if necessary. So let's put another one in. Sounds like we have some protesters. I'm gonna assume that my allies will just never hit this guy, and I should just do it myself. Okay, it's weird that when we use the block rockers, nothing really happened. They didn't send, I mean, okay, it's not true. They did send a decent amount of zombies. But we just killed a huge amount of zombies, and they're all just back. We're all just back. Repair our gear. Okay, as I was saying, I'm gonna check the status of the vehicles. We can build more Zedi, or not Zedi, we can build scent block and whatnot. So it's near this corral. Here's the cute little house and the corral. Both of those apparently were either infested or plague guards at one point in time. That's what I got confused. I got 2 of the episodes confused where I destroyed plague guards. So hopefully you're, I mean, like, obviously not everybody's living in the United States and they don't give a crap about the 4th of July, but if you are in the United States, obviously, usually a pretty big day, big family event. I'll have to schedule my recordings around the fireworks, which means I either need to record earlier in the day or later in the day, because my neighborhood typically gets rocking with fireworks, enough that I can actually feel like vibrations inside of my body. Alright, this is looking really familiar. This is the part where I was like, can I make it up? And I went, "Bleh." Oh wow, we didn't make it up this time. And we're stuck. Curses! Curses! This is not how that episode went. Oh, you're not gonna get here in time, Juggernaut. Okay, so we'll give him a little bit of exercise while we look around for a pavilion. Oh. Yeah, there's the Juggernaut. Is that it right here? 2 jugs. 3 jugs. Wow, they're like making it... That does look like a survey car. It also looks like 3 Juggernauts. It's not marked on the map either. That area is like... really high threat level. Like, what is up with this? Why such a high threat level? I'm just like, leave me alone. I want my stuff. You know, I'm not monkeying around with these guys. Usually I try some kind of like efficient strategy. We're just gonna use brute force this time. Absolute brute force. No strategy whatsoever. We're just going to literally flex on them. Oh my gosh, Eric. I don't know how you've managed to survive all these episodes. Okay, let's shelf this idea temporarily. I need a scent block. I have one. And where's my 50 caliber rifle at? Here it is. I'm gonna bring plenty of ammo. Bring more ammo than I need just to be safe. We'll bring this and ammo for it in the event ferals appear or something silly occurs. But they're not going to keep me away from that vehicle. That vehicle's much too important. And we're even going to use this just in case. What's my carry? Look at that. Is that backpacking? Yeah, that's backpacking. Loaded up with some severe stuff, and we're still not in heavy. Okie dokes, time to go hunt some juggernauts. If the game's trying to make an event out of this, it's like, just give me my vehicle. Just give me my vehicle. Too much to ask for. Let's not get stuck a second time. I've learned my lesson from the first time. Watch all of them despawn. That'll kind of anger me if they all are just gone. Wow. Okay, I'm not as upset. I was about to get upset. Sniper support.
Watch over me.
Turn this on.
Big gun.
Right away.
First thing I'm gonna do is get rid of that Pharaoh, because he's just a pain. Wow. Way to kill my vehicle. Oh, do they actually see me? Oh, he does. I guess they have better detection. No, you don't. Gonna wish you didn't see me.
You might just have a future after.
Still got credit for it. How's it going? 1, 2, 3. Where's the third one at? Okay. And people debate like, oh, what's the most effective weapon for killing plague arts or something like this. If resources are not an issue, it's this gun here, the BFG-50. This is the most efficient weapon in the game for killing a hardened target. If you have gunslinging, you will kill it faster than any other method. In the time that it takes for you to set down the C4 and their arming time, even if you were willing to blow yourself up, this will just vaporize it. It takes 8 shots to kill a plague art, and with fully automatic fire and gunslinging, yes, it'll just vaporize the plague art. Of course, typically I don't do that because the weapon is grossly expensive to use, but, you know, when you need to flex on people and just disintegrate some bad guys, this is the weapon that you use. No, don't get in. Thank you. At last, I'm reunited. Thank you, Jason Power, for numerous times helping me find this. I don't know if I would have fully given up, but I don't know if I would have found it. It's not Crash. That looks like a trio of ferals. Let's drive carefully before they try to pull me out of the vehicle. Although my scent block is still active, let's just play it safe. Playing it safe. We don't need to turn this into like a 4th of July disaster. You know what? I'm not even gonna go all crazy and drive over the hill. I've gotten stuck before. We're just gonna drive around and go around. Play it safe. I don't even mind doing it. I don't mind it at all. Next, we need to doctor this vehicle up to the max. Need to repair it. Needs to be... in fact, we're going to use the good stuff. There we go. Fully repaired. Doesn't need a fuel just yet, but we'll put a fuel tank in the back. Let's see. Looks like I need to create a fuel tank. There we go. Wait, doesn't need the fuel. I just said it out loud. We're gonna put this guy back on guard duty since he has that injury. No reason not to. We're also gonna switch weapons since this has a little bit of damage. Might as well get it self-repairing. Also, let's put those back in and give him regular snacks. So who is gonna go out? You know, Ladislav was military, so you know I'm sure he wants to celebrate 4th of July. All right, we need to use the Freedom Ringer. We need to use the barbecue fork. And we got to make sure we're using the right gear. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. Looks like I'm going to need to craft more scent block. Fortunately, I should have it installed. And the answer is that I do. Let's carry them one at a time. Still save inventory. So the first one we're going to test is... And we're probably got to use 1 scent block per heart because if I recall, these weapons are not particularly efficient. Like, these are not the weapons I would prefer to use. And in the event we need to deal with a feral, we'll bring this. And some of the pyro launcher and munitions. So we're going to see, in 23 shots of Starshank, can we kill a single Plague Art? Let's kill some of the isolated ones, although it looks like all of them might be isolated at this point. Also, let me check the call-in time for the... Okay. So we can call another ammo trader to make more ammo.
Is that action movie exciting?
Oh my god, Mackie is an action hero. We are so not doing that. We did it once, and we proved that it was terrible. There is no way. I'm never doing that quest ever again. That quest is it's just bad. I mean, I guess the reward is a car, but you get that car, I believe, as the first step of the quest. So if you wanted the car, you could just do the first step and then never do any of the others. And I don't even think the car is that good. Screamer is mad that they don't get to go to the cookout with me. I should probably loot that one of these days. I don't think I stopped to investigate that repair van. You know, we're on a mission. We need to see how bad this weapon is.
Okay. Now where's that?
This is how bad is the Starshank Definitive Edition.
For a job, time to do it.
Where is it? The bathroom for a change. It's in the secondary bathroom.
That definitely hurt it.
Up to 3. So one of the problems with this weapon is sometimes it gets super glitchy.
If we get any more Zeds moving in around here, we might want to move out.
This is 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. This is so terrible.
Okay, I think it's on the road.
11. 12. Well, that one went all crazy. We're gonna count it. Even the ones that glitch out are gonna count. This is 13. Don't blow me up, please. That's 14.
If we get any more Zeds moving in around here, we might want to move out.
15. This is 16. I thought it was pretty efficient, you know. I mean, like, don't judge. You're like being naughty right now. You're probably thinking, "Oh, this weapon, fuck." Naughty. This weapon is so bad. Oh man. All I can think about is when the quest is like, the pyro launcher quest, like, that was so satisfying. I bet the other weapons in the Independence pack are just as good. The joke's on you. We can't even kill these zombies in here. It's like... At least it's setting them on fire. Like, the fire will at least kill them. I wish I could find the feral. You know what? Let me just torch him real quick.
I think that big one is carrying the plate.
Oh, that's why some of these guys aren't dying. We got a juggernaut attracted. Let's mark him. What do they call him? The sniper support.
Tell your sniper to cover me. I think I'm gonna need it.
These like armor zombies, they just don't care. They're like, psh, fire. Oh, look at that. It just reflects right off of them. I mean, I know it'll work on them, but... I also know it can reflect off of them. I mean, as you just physically saw it. I hope that this just demonstrates that... I don't know, I think this weapon is awful. I just don't understand why it does so little damage. Medicine. Just take as much as we can. Man, the Starshank launcher, what a piece of garbage. It's actually making me worried about some of the other weapons. Like, if it took that much to kill a plague guard,
I can't carry it.
Oh, I forgot to deposit something in the vehicle.
I need to head home. You take care, okay?
Okay, so next we need to head back to base and call in the ammo trader. Let's actually just do it now because he's gonna be there for like 20 minutes. That means he'll be there by the time I get back.
You want to head back to base and deal with this trade offer?
Sure, why not?
Hey, folks. I brought the ammo you wanted.
How nice of you. And I want that ammo indeed. God knows these inefficient weapons are just gonna devour my ammo. I forgot, was it 16? I mean, maybe it's like 14 if you count some of the weapons that were not direct hits. For all I know, those indirect hits still caught it in its area of effect. What a piece of garbage. It just makes me wonder, like, did they play test the weapon? I mean, surely they had to have used the weapon and fired it a few times against every enemy in the game. I mean, as a game tester or a game developer, you'd think that you would do that. Maybe they just thought it would be fun to use. The problem is that its lack of effectiveness limits how much fun you can have with it. I'll tell you what doesn't limit my fun, though, is this amazing vehicle. Survey car. Once we go back to Mayor Valley, I might go to Drucker County. I might continuously rotate between the maps, but I don't like Drucker County. You should know that by now. So I may go back to Mayor Valley. I think I also forgot to enact rationing. Yeah, so let's go and do that real quick. That does make them off-centered in their usage, but I do want to get some of my food back. I can't remember how many minutes the first video was, so I'm just going to record for an hour on this one. That means it'll be a longer episode. Who cares? I sure don't. I'm too lazy to check. I don't remember that vehicle being there. Did that one also spawn in?
Smart decisions. I see a lot of success coming our way.
Okay, so we want this to replace Pyro Hawk. Just temporarily get it over out of the way. Get the new hotness in, the survey car. That's what it's about. Let's just deposit this terrible weapon.
Knock, knock, I'm home.
Oh my gosh, I want you to pick the sample up. Thank you. Now let's cure our infection level. We get so many samples, it's like, who cares?
We're making
Now-
damn noise around here. Help is on the way.
Ammo trader time.
Your help is needed right away.
Let's do some business. I'm on board with that.
So he's selling more of that. I might buy that, just because, I mean, what else do we spend our influence on? Is it going to be faster just to run these in? I think it might be, rather than going to a car.
Huh, that's another supply run in the books.
So I've noticed that I think every time you buy rucksacks from these guys, they always give you 6.
Are you up for some trading? Yeah.
So that one gave me 6. Actually, it might be faster to go to the car. Also gave me 6.
Want to trade?
Okay, sure.
Buy that too.
So let's not screw this up.
Another 6, so that's 6 sixes in a row. 6, 6, 6. And that's enough for me to say that you probably always get 6 when you buy them that way. Okay, now that we've got more ammo, let's pull out the next weapon to test. It's gonna be this. The Rains of Fire. We're gonna need to build more. I have a feeling that we're gonna need to build more, based on how that one went. This weapon's also extremely dangerous to use indoors. I do not recommend it to use it indoors. Very bad idea. So 3, 6, 9. Do one more. That'll leave a little bit of room for the bouncing Borises. Okay, if this quantity is not enough,
Going this well.
then we just know the weapon is not good. Or at least the killing plague arts. Fueled up. Time to survey car, put this in. That in, double check to make sure everything is correct. It is, and away we go. What if this is the final plague art? Then I guess that'll cut us a little short. Still, though, we got to do the fireworks, and we got to, see the amazingly effective Starshank launcher in action. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. You should definitely spend your money just on the Independence DLC just for the Starshank launcher. It's 100% worth the money. No refunds, by the way. Where am I going? This road actually goes right to it, so
I'd like
it's
to
all
follow
good.
up on a topic we were discussing yesterday.
Do you, Meredith?
Project Osiris dispatch. Mayday received. Credentials check out.
Osiris, do you copy? This is Red Talent. Please respond. Damn it, can't you see this conversation is for grown-ups? Osiris, realign.
Well, that was Sasquatch. I feel like Sasquatch should already be with Red Talon, though. Like, was that a repeat conversation, or was that a new... if that wasn't a repeat conversation, that's a new conversation. So, one of the things I was talking about in the story is that I felt it strange that Sasquatch joined the Red Talon, because he was a really, really in-deep special services kind of guy. So I figured that this would be kind of basic for him, and that the government wouldn't just abandon him.
I've worked in uglier places.
Okay, we gotta run out before it burns me.
That was loud.
I have no idea if it is actually working, because it's so dangerous. It's such a dangerous weapon. Go back in. Let's put a little further away. We could check from the front this time.
That definitely hurt it.
Get out of the way. One thing that's nice about the Rain of Fire is that the flames last a decent amount of time. Really? Want to kick the zombie instead of... You know what? Why don't we just run around the... Since it takes so long for the fire to go out. That was number 3, by the way. You can just continuously look. Problem is, I have no idea if we're actually hitting the plague guard or not. They put it a little further away. Right here. So this is either... I lost count. You guys can rewind. Or you guys can keep count. This is either 4 or 5. I have no idea if we're actually hitting it. That's the problem. Let me put it right next to it. So that looks like it didn't hit it at all. Some of the flames got outside of the area completely. We need to find like kind of a sweet spot. But right here. See that? What? This weapon is so out of control.
Help of a friendly listener right about
So out of control. Let's try right here. It might just be so random. I mean, I think it's a cool weapon, but it's clearly not designed for buildings. Like, it's clearly something you're supposed to put in, like, open fields. Okay, that looks like it's on it. Okay, those guys are finally getting burned. Try right next to it again. Let's try right in the corner.
Can you get over here right now? We need help.
This is just... extremely awkward. Just not... clearly not ideal for... This is just... It's just this weapon was just clearly not designed to engage a plague art. Just the wrong weapon. Two down. Maybe we can coat the area in fire. Look at the sound waves. It's crazy. All of the little individual firecrackers. Look at that. None of them are even getting close to the plague art. Put two more down. Okay, that one got a little closer. It's like, this is a cool weapon. I like the way the weapon looks. I think it's a cool weapon, but it's clearly not designed for this kind of job. It's clearly better for something like an infestation. But let's finish the job.
Okay, I think it's on the ropes.
Wow. We barely did any damage to it.
I'm calling this job done.
There we go. Didn't realize my scent block wore off.
Yep. When a plan is right, it's right.
So, we had to use basically a full complement of pyro launcher munitions, which means that it was barely affected by it. It wasn't even softened up by the pyro launcher. Which I think is, I think that's enough to say that it's just not, it just clearly is not designed for it at all. Competition Mark III. Oh, we can carry everything. It's convenient. Well, we're going to have to find another plague art now. Let's head to here, because we haven't revealed those buildings yet. All that's left is to try the bouncing Boruses. Oh man, look at that. I can reveal buildings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need not reveal my engine into a vehicle collision. There's a plague art. Alright. Let's drive by it real quick and see if we get commentary on whether it's the final plague art or not. No commentary? Okay, so we don't know if that's the last one or not. Either way, we're gonna swap this guy out, send someone else in. And try out the bouncing horses. Probably send in Serafina next. Let's also put this in the vehicle. Okay. Got to make sure we're using the correct Independence weapon. We're going to use the Grillmeister. We will bring a Pyro Launcher as our insurance weapon. We definitely are going to need insurance. I have a feeling we're going to need insurance. Take this, and let's go ahead and build more bouncing Boruses. I mean, like, they're quite expensive. They take 4 ammunition each. Let's go ahead and build them, though. Oh, that's good. We've got the expanded inventory. So we've got 6, 12, was it 15? 15 bouncing Boruses. Now, I know that 15 pipe bombs would be more than enough to destroy a plague guard. 15 Molotovs would be more than enough to destroy a plague guard. So if we can't destroy a plague guard with this kind of weapon, and that's really like bouncing Boruses is a saturation type of weapon. So it's mainly designed for these kinds of stationary targets, so carry one of these in case I get injured as well. That barrel was annoying. Off we go again. We'll see how it goes. Running out of daylight, but no. What can you do? Game doesn't give me enough daylight.
God, I am so sick of plague
Scent block
zombies.
is on.
How would I get this job again?
Oh, nice. It's right here. You can probably just hide right in here.
Fire in the hole!
There we go.
That should left a mark.
At least we're getting dialogue about its effectiveness. Throw another one in. This is 2. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to roll it in there effectively, but that's 3. Interesting that it's also setting them on fire. Uh-oh. Got a little close to me. I think this is number 5. Oh yeah, blowing me up slightly. I need to aim a little higher, I think. Oh no, that was better on target. That's number 6. Get out of my way. We're ruining it. don't think that throw is as good. Maybe I should throw it more in the corner right over here. I don't even know where it went. It's really hard to see where they're rolling off to. Something's happening. I mean, it's killing the zombies, I'll give him that. Yeah, I think that's a better throw. Aim a little higher. Oh, I bounced off the heart, I saw that. Oops, setting them all on fire. Ew, look at it, like, twitching around and stuff. Now, it's bouncing off, so it's really hard to get it on target with the plague art because it just keeps bouncing around. Yeah, I guess it's bouncing Boris. Let's try over here. I'm gonna try to bounce it off the wall. Whoa, I don't know where that one went.
Looks like some hungry deadheads are wandering in.
What if I just bounce it off the floor? Where did that one go? It's so hard to aim this thing. That 57 influence was probably from a feral. Let's try right here. That's on target. Okay, I'm gonna leave my crosshair right here. Oh, we're out though. Stop shooting. Jeez. So, we tried that. You know, even though the fact that I couldn't get him on target, I think that is a factor in the quality of the weapon. You know, obviously we didn't get to see how many it would take to destroy it. I will say, though, that it didn't take nearly as much of the pyro launcher munition to bring it down. But that's so annoying. There we go. So the fact that it didn't take as much of the pyro launcher munition tells us that it was doing damage, but it was just really hard to land it. And I do think that the inherent problems of accuracy is something that you can hold against the weapon. Give me the sample. Oh, fine. Grab all the stuff. We'll look at what we got later. Let's head back to base. So overall, not too impressed with the weapon tests. The Starshank was the only weapon that was actually capable of killing one of the plague arts during the trial, and that's because the Starshank did have reliability in its aim. Like it was the... What did I hit? I hit literally nothing. There was nothing there. I literally just hit a nothing. And it just like beat the crap out of my vehicle. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. This game is like... oh man. So the so the Starshank was actually able to destroy a plague art, and you know, like this isn't saying that destroying a plague art is the only measure of effectiveness, but you know that's what I could think of a reliable target that we could find, because you know you never know with juggernauts. Sometimes they're everywhere, sometimes they're nowhere. So the plague art was the most reliable thing that we know we could find them and destroy them. And so the Starshank launcher, the only weapon that was actually capable of destroying it, it took like almost all of the ammo. I think we only had 3 shots left, so it must have taken like 19 Starshanks. So obviously just deplorable. absolutely awful. And while it probably can kill juggernauts as well, I do know that the juggernauts are capable of bouncing the starshanks off of them. So I don't even think it's a very good juggernaut weapon, so... I mean, you could use it maybe to kill crowds of zombies, but why do that when there are... You could just use a Molotov. A Molotov, a well-thrown Molotov will kill a crowd of zombies. A fuel bomb, you don't even have to have a good throw. Fuel bomb, huge burn radius. Better weapon. Then you had the Rains of Fire. Obviously not designed to kill plague guards. It's designed for burning zombies out in the open where you can better calculate the distance of the fire, but what was interesting is that it seemed like it did 0 damage to the plague guard because it basically took the full damage of the pyro launcher in order to actually do anything to it. So we got a regular AK-47, and then we got some ammo. Oh, and it was a +6 as well, something to... Oh, we have a siege. Interesting. We've got the ammo for it. I'm gonna go ahead and defend the base with this character, so I am also going to use one of these in case I get attacked by a bunch of ferals. And I'm gonna grab my BFG and the ammo just in case it gets really nasty. Because even though this is a regular siege, the sound of combat can bring additional people. I also learned that this place is not safe from ferals. They actually can climb up here. It looks like they can climb on these those barrels down below there. You can just barely see them. But yeah, they can get up here. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Oh, he's up here with me. Wonderful. Don't get up here burning with me. Stay down there. Okay, that's the feral. Go ahead and burn that guy. All these people that are not invited. I did not invite any of these people to my 4th of July barbecue. But I guess they just couldn't resist. That's fine. You can become a part of the barbecue. And now I'm getting attacked by a feral that I'm having trouble seeing. Get the fire off of me. I heard another feral. There's that unique voice. There it is. Can barely see. There it is. Got him.
I can't fucking die like this.
Who is Delvin? Probably he's probably the traitor. You may think that letting traders die is like super lucrative. Oh, I'll just take all the stuff, but his inventory just magically disappears as if he never had it. What is damaging me? Oh, I'm in fire. That, like, I was like, my controller was rumbling as if I was on fire, and then I'm just taking constant damage. That resembled fire damage. Like, let me see if I got a burn. Oh, torn flesh. That guy got laid out. Is the siege over? And we gotta clear out the remainders. so dark, it's hard. Oh, never mind. He got blasted.
Hey, look at us. We're alive.
So, those plague guards gave us a ton of influence. Oh, and the trader left. I was gonna buy some ammo presses from him, but... just to collect some of them, the ones I don't have. But, you know, we can always call another trader in at any time. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, we started the episode with a bit of a bang, and apparently the zombies wanted to end it with a bit of a bang. You know, I guess I should be thankful to them. Killing all those ferals is an okay amount of influence. Who's this? What are you doing here, Porter? Check a damage report of everybody. Is everyone, like, really beat up? Torn flesh. Missing chunk of flesh. Scrapes. Burning. Bruising and damage take. Well, you know what? Well, you know why none of that matters? Level 3 infirmary. Level 3 infirmary. The fastest rate of healing. You know, it's not a big deal. They're gonna be fine. Need to activate that, because we just had a siege. We'll let these catch up, and then we'll activate them together. These haven't turned off yet. Okay, that's that. Anyways, you know, we set out to get something done, and we got it done. Apparently that was not the last plague guard. There are still more. What are we going to do in this town? What we're going to do is find the... well, we'll probably have to destroy these infestations in the following episode just to keep up with it. What we're going to do is find the rest of the or the plague guards. We're going to find the rare weapon cases while we're here, and then, you know, maybe I'll loot all of the ammo locations or something, you know, just the annoying locations for resources that I'm behind on. Really? Turn on sniper support.
It's kind of scary out here. Can I get a sniper to watch out for me?
You want it? You got it.
Go get the pyro launcher. Oh wait, it's already on me. Get some ammo. Probably a full-size plague orb again. Ah, oh, darn it. There we go, I'll get him at least. Darn, that could have been an extra 200 influence there. Well, 150 if we factor in the cost of the sniper call-in. Let me just leave this equipment on my character. You know, on one hand, this location, it is kind of annoying when you're constantly being attacked by zombies, but on the other hand, the constant influence that we're gaining is pretty good. But that's the plan. So we're going to destroy all the plague arts. We're going to loot all of these special weapon cases. Then I'm going to grab, you know, anything remaining, anything that's relevant, and then we're just going to change maps. Let me know what map you want me to change to. I'll ask a few times, so we have multiple episodes for me to get an idea where you want me to go. I would prefer to go to Mayor Valley because I can't stand Drucker County, but if you want to see Drucker County, I'll go to Drucker County. But at any rate, that is the end of this episode. Happy 4th of July. And if you're not in the United States, happy using awful weapons that are highly inefficient against Plague Arts Day. And have a good one. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.